As you can see on the screen, the title of this video is Why Toxic Friendships and Relationship Must Be Left in 2024. The other day I released a short, is in black and white, on another thing that should be left in 2024. Go check it out. But this is one of the main things, very, very important, that you leave in 2024. And I'm about to get into several reasons why. First and foremost, before we go any further, these must be left in 2024 because guess what? The right friends that God got for you that ain't gonna hate on you, try to compete with you, is not coming into your life. God is not gonna allow them to come into your life till you get rid of them toxic friendships you got where you always gotta be competing, a lot of passive aggressiveness. If they doing better than you, they always putting it in your face, not trying to help you out, no form or fashion. And what I mean by helping you out, nobody don't owe you anything. But if we supposed to be friends, if people understood what that word means, which is not many understand what it means in this generation. But if somebody your friend, that means they want to see you win. And anybody who want to see you win, they don't just say they want to see you win. They do anything in their power to help you win, right? Same thing with the relationship, romantically. Until you get that toxic relationship that may be fun sometime, great sex and all of that, if you don't leave that in 2024, I can promise you right now that God is not going to release your special person to you while you got any type of dealings, phone call, text, whatever, with that toxic relationship that you've been holding on to. But you know, one of the most important things dealing with toxic relationship, one of the worst effects, long-term effects, that holding on to a toxic friendship and or relationship for too long and how it affect you long-term moving forward is when you actually do get that person, when you finally let that toxic girlfriend or boyfriend go and God send you your person, you're going to have PTSD. That's going to have to be, and that could take years, you know what I'm saying, to remove. And not only can take years, in some situations, it might ruin your new thing. And of course, if it's from God, you might still be able to hold on to it, but it could be rocky in the beginning, all because your PTSD from holding on to that toxic relationship romantically. Same thing go with friends. That's like for me, for example, quick testimony. God gonna bless you in this life with a friend that's like a brother. Sometimes he bless you with two. And if you really, really blessed, you get maybe three. But for the most part, you're gonna always get blessed with a friend that loves you, that's like a brother. That's I'm talking about just all genuine love. Just genuinely want to see you win. If they got $1, they'll give you 50 cents. That type of situation. We don't really have those no more. But God gonna give you one. Now, if you fumble it, that's on you. God may send you another one, but God sent me one. I lost him tragically to suicide. But it's funny. 6 years later, this year, 2024, God sent me another young brother, man. Well, not a young brother, brother Moran. We the same age, close 3 years apart. I'm 36, he 33. And God sent me this brother, man. And he ended up connecting with me, some other brothers. I'm talking about just a strong support team of men I'm talking about some black men who grabbing life by the horns, got their own businesses or got good careers, homes, all legal, great black men that I would want my son to look up to if I wasn't around. God blessed me with him. And like I say, he attached me to other people. And these dudes just have been a great support system for me in all facets of life. And I've been the same for them, especially my partner. But it's been times that I must admit that, in my mind, I'd be like, I have a thought that come into my mind from dealing with so many toxic fake friends for so long and holding on to them for maybe I grew up with them, or maybe we, either I grew up with them or they just, just things other than being solid. And they showed you that multiple times that they wasn't solid. But man, I've been knowing them for 30 years. I grew up with him. He like family, this, that, and the third. And so you hold on to these situations, like I say, you won't get blessed with the right people until you let these people go. And I recently let all these people go. And like I say, it kind of was quick for me. It might not be quick for everybody, and God began to send these people into my life. And certain thoughts will form into my mind at certain times from hanging with this PTSD would strike from hanging with these fake people all the time. And of course, God is so good. The Bible say the blessings of the Lord come with no sacrifice. I mean, the blessings of the Lord come with, how I say it, I want to say it right. In other words, I'm going to paraphrase it, but you can look the scripture up. In other words, anything that God send you, it don't come with no sorrow. It don't come with, that's what the blessings of the Lord come with no sorrow. In other words, when God bless you with something, you ain't got to worry about it cheating on you. If God send you a wife, if God send you a friend, you ain't got to worry about him undercutting you or doing nothing, or you ain't got to worry about him thinking you doing nothing. Cause that's what it would be with me. Cause like, I keep it 1,000, but in certain situations, I just have certain, like I say, PTSD. But God, because he's so good, because he sent these people in my life, he would always use them to automatically get that out of my mind. And, I always thank him for that, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, there's a lot of things we need to leave in 2024 moving forward. 2025 moving forward gonna be great, gonna be big in everybody's life, especially the men and women of God. But I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave y'all with this. If you want to meet your true friend, the true support system that God have put here for you, your homegirls and your homeboys, that's going to help you get to the next level. Not so much as because they going to give you a hand, but not so much as them giving you a fish, but them giving you a fishing pole and genuinely want to see you catch as much fish as them or more. You're not going to get them. God is not going to release them into your life until you let these ones go that's in your life now that you only holding on to because you've been knowing them for a long time. They just showed you all the signs that they not your true homegirl. And not only that, if you continue to hold them, eventually, quote unquote, shit gonna hit the fan, right? Another thing, going back to the relationship, romantically, listen, you're not gonna get that special woman or that special man. God is not gonna release them into your life until you fully let go of that toxic woman that's in your life. Even though I know she might have good sex, that toxic man in your life, even though I know he got good sex and he might be able to come through on the bill for you every now and then, it's toxic dealing with him. It's toxic dealing with her. Nothing has ever came out of y'all dealings. And somehow, whether, like I say, it's sex, financial, whatever the reason, or just comfortability, just complacency, you always tend to gravitate back to this person. God is not going to release the person. And sometimes people will say to themselves, well, I'm going to just do this until. Well, guess what? It's not going to be no until. Until you fully let go, until you fully get that, in the words of Steve Harvey, until you move that broke down car to your yard, God is not going to replace it with a new one. So just keep that in mind moving in 2024. Let go and let God. And God going to be God. Thank you for listening. God bless.